And we are back live with two incredible superstars, folks. When you get Faith Kipyegon and Eliud Kipchoge in one room on one bench, you know you're talking about pure inspiration. And that's what they bring to the table, folks. These folks have represented this country at the highest level. And they keep going and they remain humble. And look at them. Unbelievable. Are you watching? Are you listening? So Faith, people want to know, where did you grow up?
I grew up in a very small village in Chebara, in Nakuru County, Keringet location. Yes, that's where I was born. I was born in Bomet. Then my family went shift to Keringet, and that's where I grew up. I went to school in Chebara Primary School. That's where I started primary school. And I went to secondary. I switched to many schools, to primary schools. First, I went to primary school in Tebara. I went to DEP primary school. That's where I started running, in DEP. But in Tebara, I used to run small, school, around the school. And I went to Winners Girls High School, and that's where I finished my Form 4. Yes.
And you knew you were destined to do this, you were destined to run?
Absolutely, yes. When I was coming to Winners Girls, we had a sponsor, Global Sports Communication. They have a foundation together with Succeed Foundation, and the Succeed Foundation have a person called Pete, and that's where I met Pete, and he built a school in Keringet, and that's where I started my education in secondary education, and I finished there. Yes.
Well done, Faith, well done. Kapsisiwa.
Yeah, so I was born in Kapsisiwa. It's a small village, but with rich history. That the people of Kapsisiwa, the Kalenjins actually call them Thalai. They were brought there by the British colonialists to stay there because they were really resisting the building of the railway and the British system. So I was born there. My parents still there. I'm still my home there. So, but I'm here now.
You're here and you're around the world and you're everywhere. Did you think, Eliud, growing up in Kapsisiwa, that you would conquer the world? Did you ever, in your wildest dreams?
Not at all. I didn't think that one day I will go actually and conquer the world. I think it's beyond my IQ actually to express, but when you are a kid, you normally think of many things, but I didn't know that I will run up to this stage.
And you're still running, my friend, you're still running. Can you break that world record? Can you break it further in our lifetime? Well,
maybe not. But I'm encouraging many people, many youth and other athletes actually to try to break the 2-hour barrier, because I have shown them the way. They are no longer now guessing and actually doing other statistics. I'm the statistics myself. Yeah.
I like that. You are the statistics yourself. There's no other human being who has ever done what you did, Eliud.
Yes, but it's good to try, even to think to try. Not even to try, but dare to think. As I always tell the youth that please dare to try before you dare to think.
Yeah.
That's the only way to live in this world.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Dare to try, dare to think.
Yeah.
Faith, you broke an Olympic record.
Yes.
Just the other day.
Yes.
And,
I was surprised.
Were you?
Yes.
I was about to. Were you surprised? Because
Yes.
it seemed very casual. It's like, another day.
Yeah, to say the truth, I was surprised to see Olympic record. Yeah, after that finish line, it was just surprises.
Okay, when it comes to coaching, do you have local coaches? Do you have international Who coaches Faith Kipyegon?
My coach is the same as Eliud coach, Patrick Sang. Yes. Yes.
Legend, huh? Legend. Go on, tell us about Patrick Sang.
I think, Jeff, you need to get me actually to university to go and learn English in order to get a word to describe Patrick Sa.
Wow.
I don't have an English word to describe.
Wow.
But he's a great man.
Huh. Hey, that's deep. That's deep, Eliud. But what is it about him? What is it about him that just, gets the best out of all of you?
Let me say that I think what's actually the difference between Patrick and other coaches, I'm talking for myself because I've been with Patrick for the last 18. The difference is how to manage the talent, how to expose the talent, and how to identify the talent. And above all, how to make that athlete a human being. In our camp, we want to be the best athletes. At the same time, we want to be human beings. He's a social coach, he's a life coach, and he's a sports coach. So he's all round. So to get the person of that caliber is really hard. That's my thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last week I had Ferdinando Mañal on the bench, doing some fantastic things. The 100 meters, amazing stuff. And I asked him this question. Now that you're in the international spotlight, the light is on you when it comes to doping, when it comes to being tested and all that. I'm sure, Eliud, you're very familiar with that. A lot of testing.
I'm familiar with that. I am always on a testing pool for the last 18 years. Testing actually is part of me, part and parcel of me. So that's why I always put down the whereabouts. That's sport. That's the process. That's actually the good process for other people actually who are managing the sport to have a huge trust in you. And trust actually is the glue which actually making the sport together. And if actually people or the organizers or the companies lose trust with you, then you are no longer together. There is no cement. So I say trust is the cement which actually cementing between the organizers, the companies, and the sportsmen and women. So topping actually is what actually making the organizers and companies to trust us. It's a genuine way. It's part of life. It's part of sport. Yes.
Yeah. Faith, you agree? I mean,
Yeah.
you get tested often?
Yes, absolutely, yes. As Eliud say, to be tested, it's a full trust from the companies and also for the sponsors. And to be tested is part of sports. If you are not being tested, if you are not being tested, it means, to be tested means it's a fair sport. So we agree on that and we support that. Yes.
Eliud, you're involved in a lot of charities. The other day you were running with rangers in the Conservancy.
Yes.
What's that like? What was it like running in the wild, first of all?
Running in the wild actually is it's interesting. It's good because you run with animals. But the purpose is to run actually to support the rangers and their families and the people around the Conservancy. And also, those rangers are taking care of the animals for all of us to see the animals and for the next generation. I've learned a lot about taking care of the animals, especially the elephant, that they can give our government about $1.5 million in its lifespan. So it's good to conserve them. That's why I'm happy to be actually an ambassador for LEWA, an ambassador for wildlife actually, and above all, ambassador for conservation.
That's great. And other charities that you're involved in, Eliud, I mean, you do a lot of work on this.
Yes, I'm involved actually with the for rangers. I'm involved with the LEWA. I'm involved actually with the conservation, especially with the WWF and the British High Commissioner,
yes.
Ministry of Forestry. I'm with the Ministry of Education. We are building the excellency. Our president actually is building a huge library in my local village. In 1 month time it will be true, and we'll be opening with the president, and then we'll launch a school again. So I'm working with the Ministry of Forestry, Ministry of Education, and other sectors.
If you need some books in that library, let me know and I could...
I will let you know. Already Susu actually is donating the sciences.
Oh.
But other subjects actually still hanging. But the Susu was, because I'm a brand ambassador for Susu, actually they have honored me to really donate the engineering books, sciences books actually to Eliud Kipchoge Library in Kapsio.
Well done. Faith, when you're not running or taking care of your 3-year-old, what do you do?
I just watch movies. Yeah, I just watch movies.
Yeah.
But for now, I just put all my heart to my daughter. We just play around. And that's what I do now. And, for now, when she goes to school, I'm getting bored. Because I just stay alone in the house. But I just watch movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
There must be a lot of young women watching you right now.
Yeah.
And even when you're out there and they're coming up to you and they're saying, I want to be like Faith when I grow up. What do you tell them?
I just tell them to work hard. And also I want to inspire them. To be a mother is not the end of the life. It's not the end of your career. As you are an athlete, a footballer, a basketballer, it's all about dedication. You just work hard, just follow your heart. It's just amazing, Just, for me, I want to inspire them to see that it's not the end of life. Yes.
Yeah.
You can be strong and more stronger.
Like you?
Yes.
Did you think you would come back and win gold? Did you after Rio?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought, in my thinking, I was like, hey, what am I doing? But, at the end, it just came to a better result than before. Yes.
Incredible, incredible. Eliud, I know you keep saying there's someone out there who can break 159.40. I don't see it. Not in our lifetime. But you say there is someone out there if they're inspired enough. Because you are the test case. You're the only one, like you said.
But there's a lot of people. In the pipeline, there's a lot of athletes. The only thing is it's to follow the right systems for them to be successful. But there are a lot.
When
it's
you're
only to
running
empower them and tell them you are able to do this.
Yeah.
In 1954, when actually the 1 mile 4 minute actually was being broken, then nobody was believing that it will be broken. But 2 weeks down the line, we had 20 athletes actually breaking the 4 minute barrier. So I'm expecting my fellow Kenyans, Ethiopians, and all the human community to break the 2 hour barrier.
But in the meantime, you're gonna hold on to it as much as you can. You're gonna jealously hold on to it, aren't you, Eliud? When it comes to earnings, you guys don't talk about much about your earnings, but is it enough to live a comfortable life?
I can say yes, also little yes.
What's comfortable life, Jeff?
That's a very good question. Okay, for let's say the 159.40, right?
Yes.
How much did you earn from that?
I think that's my secret, but I can say it's enough to take care of my kids.
Yes.
How many kids do you have, Eliud?
3.
Fantastic. Any of them want to be you when they grow up?
They're still young, but I'm actually, they are on liberty to choose which sport. But I'm inspiring them to venture into running.
Do you see potential in any one of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
A young Eliud?
Yes, I can see the young one will actually get the baton.
Yeah. From one Kipchoge to another. My goodness, you guys, such humility. Let's go to the magic wall, see what folks are saying out there, because the tweets are coming in very thick and very fast. Chris Kirwa says, ask them what makes them remain humble. Good question. They're grounded despite all the money and fame. How can young upcoming talent tap into their humble social lifestyle? How can we support them more? Where's the humility from, Eliud? Where does that humility come from?
I think being humble is the way to live. You know, I was taught when I was young that regardless of any success in life, don't walk around when you are with high knees, but please take your feet on the ground. What I mean is this: humbleness will lead you to greatness.
Wow. Humbleness will lead you to greatness, and keep your feet on the ground.
Yes.
Faith, the humility, where does that come from?
I can say living humble, living humble leads you to live with people. When you live with people, it leads you to a great future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, so true, so true. Tommy Kibet says, ask these athletes about the diet. What do they eat to maintain such levels of fitness? Good question. Faith, you're laughing. Okay, you go first. Go on. Diet.
We just eat normal food. We just eat like other people.
No, come on.
Yes.
There must be a special diet.
No, I don't think. No. Maybe.
Eliud, what do you have for breakfast, Eliud?
There is no special diet.
Yes.
Fitness actually relies on what you are doing, what you are putting actually on your muscles is what makes you more fitter. But the purpose is try to eat a balanced diet. But we eat normal Kenyan food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once in a while, do you like a little, hamburger or, a little...
Yes, when we are home.
Yeah.
Sometimes we grab an hamburger or
Yes. Chips.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, normal stuff.
Yes.
Eliud. Titus Mutwiri, he says, ask the GOAT, that's the greatest of all time, Eliud Kipchoge, if he intends to join sports leadership like the elder GOAT, Paul Tergat. Good man. Kudos to Kipchoge and Kipyegon. Do you intend to join sports leadership, Eliud? Or you're concentrating on running right now?
I want to be the one who leads, but not a leader.
Oh, you want to be the one who leads, but not the leader.
Yes.
Are you writing a book or something, Eliud?
I'm not writing, but...
Because if you do, I love it. By the way, I love that Showmax documentary on you. Huh? If you folks haven't watched it, Showmax. Oh, Faith, have you seen it? Oh, of course you have. Of course you have. Joel Birgen says, ask Faith if she's eyeing the 1,500-meter world record.
Say yes.
Well, I can say yes. Maybe next year.
Next year?
God willing, yes. Yes.
Oh, look at that. Leonard Kibet says, ask Eliud about his movie, The Last Milestone. When are we getting it locally here in Kenya?
It's already available on Amazon, but on TSTV, it's up to 30th this month. It will be free. So I think it's upon those guys to actually Google what's going on TSTV and have a chance to watch.
Oh, yeah. Very good, very good. We look forward to it. Thank you. Kipleting Manuela, son of Eldoret, says, we are proud, so proud and happy for our king and queen of marathon, Eliud and Faith. Such a great inspiration to current and future generations.
Thank you.
You really are. I mean, you guys, incredible, incredible. Moses Kimngetich says, wow, the running royals. Looking amazing. Kenya is always proud of you. Congratulations, champs. Keep flying Kenya's flag high.
Thank you.
A lot of appreciation coming from Kenyans across the country and across the world. Mary Achungo Shibukho says, every time we see Eliud and Faith in a competition, we feel delighted knowing it will end well. A gold medal for Kenya. Proud of these two humble, focused, and hardworking superstars. They indeed the greatest of all time. My goodness. Wow. Mark Oseno says, Eliud and Faith are real running royals, humble to the core, determined to conquer and yet maintaining that natural in them. True pride of Kenya. Wow. How does that make you feel, Faith? Appreciated?
Yes.
Much appreciated. So much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eliud?
Absolutely, yes. I feel appreciated when I read such a messages.
Yeah.
Yes.
Governor 254 says, sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. Sports can create hope where once there was only despair. One more. Cream de la Creel says, Kipyegon is a great inspiration to women and young girls in Kenya and across the world. Please ask her how she balances her family life and her wonderful sports career. Tell her Kenyan women are really proud of her. Congratulations to you both. Balancing family life, sports, career.
I can say it's not easy to balance both as family and also is a professional elite athlete. But it's just a matter of sacrificing yourself. You know, for me, I sacrifice myself staying in camp starting Monday until Saturday. Yes, I just told my daughter, please bear with me. I'm going for the job, and she understands.
She understands?
Yes.
At 3 years old?
Yes, now she understands because she told me, hey, Mama, bye. See you. Yeah.
And Mama's off to camp?
Yes. So it's just a matter of just sacrificing yourself and letting your family know what you are doing. Like my husband, he really supports me in whichever way. Yes, he really supports me.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
How about you, Eliud? Balancing all of this?
I'm really balancing well. My girl and my boys and my wife actually are understanding what I'm doing. They appreciate because, you know, when they came into my life, they came into the life of sport and the life of running. So they love running. They know that I need to spend time, I need to actually focus, I need to actually concentrate in order for good results to come in. That's why they are really happy. But all over the weekend, I'm with them. Yes.
Yeah. I was going back to October 12th, 2019 at Ineos in Vienna. I think that's the first time your wife was at the finish line to see you. Is that true? Is that the first time?
It's true.
I think we showed it earlier on. I think if we can play it, when you were crossing that finish line and you're, pointing to people and smiling and laughing, she was right there, wasn't she?
She was there, and I think actually it was good for her to be there, to see the history in the wall, to see me and actually witness history being made. So it was a good and a good moment for her and the kids to be present.
Faith, other than athletics, track and field, do you like other sports? Do you like watching? Do you like it?
Yeah, I can say I like watching football. Yeah, I'm fan of Arsenal.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, why,
Yes.
Faith? You are doing so well. You are doing so well. Up until you mentioned that name.
Yes, I'm just fan of Arsenal. Yes.
That's okay.
Yes. Even I have the T-shirt. Yeah.
At least they started winning the other day. At least.
Yes, yes. But I always cheer them up when they are losing, because also in athletics you lose sometimes. And it's not about all. It's not all about you. It's just all about the team. Yeah. But you know, just to support them, especially when it comes to football or athletics. Yes.
Eliud, who do you support since we're talking about it?
I really watch many sports. I am fan of Formula One, Mercedes team. I am fan of MotoGP. Yeah. I am fan of UFC, that's fighting. I am fan of boxing. Especially Anthony Joshua. I'm fan of football, and my team is Tottenham. I'm really watching many sports, and I trust that I need to be all round in order to me to understand more about sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was you were beaten the other day just by was it Arsenal? Or?
Yes.
But I think that's true. Yeah.
By the way, I saw a lot of pictures of you with Lewis Hamilton. You said you're a big fan of F1 as well, huh?
Yes.
Yeah? You close? You friends?
Yeah, we are friends.
And you like books too, Eliud. You like to read in your spare time.
Yes, that's where knowledge is. That's where you can reason with the world. That's why you gave me a book when I was here the last time.
Yes. Was it okay?
Very okay.
What are you reading of late? Is there any? What are you reading now?
I'm reading the book called Mindfulness. I want to understand actually how to meditate. I want to understand actually when something is happening, are you really present in that moment? That's what's the meaning for mindfulness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closing thoughts, starting with you first, Faith. Going forward, again, lots of young ladies watching you right now, young girls, they want to be you when they grow up.
Yeah.
They're looking up to you now.
Yeah.
Without too much pressure, what do you tell them?
I want to encourage them to work hard, to follow my footsteps if I'm their role model. So I want to tell them to work hard, to follow what their heart desires. You know, when you like something, you work for it. Yeah, you know, as you know, for other ladies out there, you know, it's not all about athletics. If you don't like athletics, maybe you like football, and you can work more hard. There's other women out there who play football and they are stars, and also there's basketballers who they are doing basketball. So for women out there, the young women, I want to inspire them. I want to be their role model in whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You are already. Eliud, the GOAT himself, the greatest of all time. What do you tell people out there? What do you tell that young man who wants to be you, young woman who wants to be you when they grow up?
I want to give an information to the sportsmen and then to the general public of Kenya. First, it was to the sportsmen that I'm really urging them to do the right thing at the right time and repeat that right thing every now and then. And that right thing will lead them to success. So it's to treat the sport in a good way, be the real professionals, and they will build Kenya. And you know, sport is what can unify, can actually make us meet. They can bring unity, they can bring positivity, and that's the way to go. On the other hand, I'm also focusing on the youth. You know, youth is our future in Kenya. I want to talk to the university students, TVET students, teachers colleges, KMTC, all colleges. Please let us get vaccinated because you are our future. If you don't get vaccinated, then you are ruining our future. We rely on you. Please, let us actually bring traffic jam in all our health centers, in the universities and colleges. Actually, let us struggle and scramble for that vaccine. And the government is really ready to provide for us.
Wise words from such humble people. Thank you so much for your time. Eliud,
Okay.
thank you so much. Keep running.
Thank you.
Running. Keep doing what you do, Faith.
Thank you.
And, you know, your daughter, great she understands this at the age of 3.
Yes.
Young Eliud is going to be you when he grows up.
Thank you.
God bless you both.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for being a part of this edition of Jeff Koinange Live. Remember, if it's Wednesday, it's all about those 3 letters on the keyboard that follow each other. JKL, powered by Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker is celebrating 200 years of blended Scotch excellence. Thanks so much for being a part of the show. We'll see you back here in October. That's right. Goodness, it's already end of September.
Thank you.
Good night, good luck, and God bless these amazing Kenyans
Thank you so much.
who keep flying our country's flag so high. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.